Welcome back to the Hauntasm YouTube channel. In this video, I review NECA Toys The Friday 13th Part 7, The New Blood Jason Voorhees figure. This figure is based on the Friday 13th Part 7 movie that came out in 1988. Jason Voorhees was played by a 6'4" Kane Hodder. Kane would then go on playing Jason in Friday 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan, then again in Jason Goes to Hell, Final Friday, and then Friday 13th, Jason X. I did meet Kane Hodder at one of the horror conventions, and he is a super cool guy, and I had a great time. Let's get into his bio. From the Friday 13th franchise, we are happy to announce the definitive collector's version of Jason as he appeared in Part 7. He will be back in this ultimate form. This articulated 7-inch scale action figure includes 2 interchangeable heads and is loaded with accessories with a window box packaging. Alright, let me read you what's in the back of the box. There's a curse in these woods. Jason Voorhees' curse. They say he died as a boy, but he keeps coming back. Few have seen him and lived. Some have tried to stop him. No one can. He's out there, waiting. Now, let's get into the details. Brand, NECA Real Toys, movie franchise, Friday 13th, character, Jason Voorhees, type, action figure, release date, 2021. Items included, interchangeable head, alternate mask, brush cutter, wood cutter, sickle, knife, tent stake, machete, and axe. This Jason is very light at 0.38 pounds. It shows 7 inches in height, but I measured him and it came out to 8, so I don't know why there's a discrepancy like that, but there you have it. Ages 17 and up, and I didn't see anything in the description about how many points of articulation, but as you can see here, he has full articulation. Normally they do include it, but for some reason I could not find it here. But his hands moves, his arms, his head moves as well, legs, feet, all that. And as you can see here, his waist moves. It moves differently like normal figures, where it would be on the waist. The bottom part will move separate from the top. But here, it's actually under his rib cage where they decided to have the movement, which I believe is pretty cool, actually. If you can see here closely as I lift up his shirt there. And I really like the details in the movement as well as his leg there. You can see some of his bones and his tissue and the muscle as well. And then the bottom of the boots, of course, you have the holes if you wanted to put him on a stand, which he stands very well on his own. Either way would work. Now let's go over his many accessories. This is the brush cutter, and you see the blade there, replica, of course. Does turn, not on its own, of course. And if you look closely here, the paint job is done very well. The handle, the tiny little handle there, it doesn't press down, but it's there, very detailed. Also, I was impressed by not only the color and the paint, but the detail where the handle is to turn it on, which is, you could see right there, and then the gas tank along with the top. So it's really incredible, this tiny little thing. I don't know how they did it, maybe on one of those printers does it now on the machine, of course, but yeah, done very well. All right, next up, wood cutter. You could see the grain on the wood a bit there. Then the metal there, I like the sheen on it. And then also at the end where it makes it look sharp, as if it was a real one. I like the coloration on that as well. All right, next up is his famous machete, but it doesn't have any blood on it. I like the shine to it. I like the way they did the edge where it does look sharp. It's not, of course, but still you should be careful if you have little ones at home. Also, here we go with the knife. As you saw, it's smaller than the machete, of course, and it is clean, just like the machete. No blood on the knife as well. But we are saved because we have the tent stake, and it is full of blood, which is nice to have, as some of his accessories do. It'd be a shame if they were all clean. And then, of course, you just stick it in the ground, and then it has the hook there, and that's how you put on the tent. But of course, in the movie, he uses it as a weapon. Now we have the axe, and it does have some blood on it as well, very lightly, as you can see there on the top portion, and then on the handle portion there. The wood grain, you can see a little bit of the wood grain on it, so that's a nice little added detail. You can see the wood on the top of the axe as well, which is actually good because they didn't just do the axe and it's just all, they could have just done it all and not have that little wood piece there. Now here we have the sickle, and no blood on it, clean, but detail and done very well. And then next up, we have the interchangeable hands, which are they're done very well. They're great. I don't find a use for them. I have the other ones on them. And then here is the interchangeable head. This is pretty cool. The mouthpiece is bigger and extended. The eye is done very well. The whole thing is done well. As you can see here, made with hard plastic. So it's pretty cool. And then here in the picture next to it is the original one that he's wearing now, so you can kind of see the difference in it. And then later also I'll show them compared side by side. And here's the alternate mask. This one is, of course, cracked into two, just like they did in the movie. So they give you a different version of it, and then here's the original one. And I'll put on the alternate mask later so you could see how it looks. And then I added this part because some collectors might like it. This is the background that it comes with. In this picture, it doesn't show very well, but it's just another add-on as something that also comes with it. Now let's talk about pricing. On the NECA Toys website, it's no longer available as this figure is a few years old, but you can find it on Amazon. And at the time of this recording, I showed it for $46.94 plus tax. It came out to $51.75. If you have Prime, it is free shipping. If you don't, always factor in shipping costs. It is the holidays. You can have it gift wrapped for $3.99, and you could actually do that all year if you want. Walmart is now like Amazon, so you have to be careful because they have multiple sellers. So the price range that I found is $53 to $59. And as you can see here, this is just a snapshot of 3 sellers, and they have many more. Again, factor in taxes and shipping. eBay, of course, $42 to $53. Toy Wiz, about $37. Also, Big Bad Toy Store has it for $37.99. Best Buy is also in the toy figure game. So if you're at Best Buy, you could pick one up for $32. Again, be careful for taxing and shipping unless you're physically at the store. This chart shows Big Bad Toy Store. Depending on the condition of the figure, it would be at different price ranges. Hopefully, this review will help you make an informed decision if you are interested in purchasing this NECA Jason Voorhees figure. Be careful, because as you saw, the price seems to be all over the place depending where you shop and when you shop. But if you are a fan of the Friday the 13th franchise, this NECA Friday the 13th New Blood Jason Voorhees will make a great addition or gift. And remember, try to plan ahead if you are interested in purchasing this as a gift, as it might take longer than expected for delivery, even with Amazon Prime. I will have a link to this Jason figure in the description. Remember to like and share, and until next time, have a fantastic day.